Well, great morning, everyone. We've made it. We are here in Roswell. And I parked, and this guy parked next to me, and they were so ungrounded. Oh, my Lord. We're from Albuquerque. You okay? Do your dogs have water and food in there? We've got water if you want. I said, they've got AC, okay? They're quite comfortable. So I opened the back to show him. Of course, Mickey jumps out, and I grabbed him right when he jumped. Did you jump out again? Was you a bad boy? Yeah, you're a bad boy. Come on, over. Mickey, over. Okay. So, yeah, Mickey wanted to jump out, and I grabbed him right away. Thank God by the harness, okay, you're not going anywhere. But if he would have gotten and took off here, there's no traffic or anything here. Everything is blocked off, so. But yeah, I can't open that back anymore because he is right there, and before you can even see him, it's open, barely at all. Before you can even see him, he's out. Mickey, that's a bad boy. That's a bad boy. Anyway, so we'll give these cards a good ruffle shuffle, and we'll just see what they have to say here real quick. And then I'll get our special deck out and see what it's going to say. So, what can you tell us today? So the reading's about the Hierophant. So looking for information, experts. It can be sometimes also the higher spiritual aspects, or it can be dogma, okay? Mr. Mickey, you got to move your puppy butt now. Off for a minute. Thank you. So, yeah. But let's see what the energy is coming in, and we'll know what direction this goes. Okay, yeah. Feeling pushed to the edge. Having maybe some pushback above it when it comes to some concrete message being put out. With the foundation of, moving, wanting to move forward to somewhere else, wanting to move this forward from the message. So looking at some experts, trying to get some advice when it comes to the pushback. Now, I think this has to do with Trumpenstein is just getting hit from every direction. So what's going on now? Yeah, death card. So an ending. It doesn't look like it. Well, I think the experts are trying to tell him, look, your 4th of July thing is a disaster. Don't do it, okay? Because the challenge is, his delusion, his dementia. So look you cannot go out there and give this long-ass speech you want to give of railing against everything. Because his dementia, it would be during sundowning time, okay? All filters off. So they are pushing to go forward with an action to try to temper him, to try to get some balance. They're telling him, can do. So, but the difficulty is the Whitehouse. The difficulty is, his position. The outside influence is based on what? The desires. And above it, what they're working on, what's being worked on with the foundation of overturning, the hangman, okay? So they're wanting to go to someplace better, to temper this and put it on the kibosh, saying, no. No. This is not a good thing for you. But above it, you know, he wants to get out there, give the message. He wants to charge forward, and he's continued to work on it. So we've got the push-pull. He's telling, I'm going to do this, and they're going, no, you can't. Okay, so they're looking at the experts now, trying to talk some sense to this guy. He wants to push back always. And they're saying, no, you need to end this because of your dementia. But they're not putting it quite in those terms. Look at your nuts, okay? So, yeah, because of his delusion, and the challenge is the White House, you know, the ones surrounding him and his desires, what he keeps pushing for. So let me get these out of the way, and we'll see what's driving the reading. So first thing, yeah, what he's trying to get away with. Okay. And when we have justice here coming in, with a light being shed on what they're juggling now, and what they're offering up, what he wants to put out there, what he wants to control. But there is judgment at hand when it comes to him and his leadership. When it comes to MAGA, because what? They're done with it. They don't want to hear it. They're looking at his mental decline and what he continues to block and unwilling to see when it comes to what's being birthed in America. And the actions in hand that are actually taking place when it comes to controlling the actions or being ruled by the actions and his ongoing mental state, okay, because he, you know, he can't hear anything. It's, you know, so what they're trying to build when it comes to the lovers, those surrounding him, what they're sharing about what's coming in, and the ongoing loss coming, that he's trying to, again, abuse his power and control and say how powerful he is, okay, how strong he is. But they're looking at the long term, what's coming, and the mental, physical pain that so many people are in because of this administration and what they're fighting against. Because the truth is coming down when it comes to what's still up in the air and what's being offered up. The lid is off, okay? When it comes to the world, seeing who and what he is, and he's out in the cold and facing ongoing nightmares. When it comes to contemplating what's coming in and trying to figure out the next move, how to gaslight people when it comes to the past, when it comes to Epstein files and his involvement in it, and where things are moving to in motion. Again, he wants to come out with something new, concrete, talking about how fabulous that the economy is, etc. His mind is racing, trying to figure out a way to have a victory with something new, new information, but it's all coming from the dark drama, the devil, thinking he's got some strength there. But the investigations are continuing into his choices in life, okay? And the harvest is not good, and he is mentally, again, restricted, okay? So it looks like you know, the 4th of July celebrations there, such as they may be, they are, they're trying to talk him out of it. He's continuing to push forward, thinking that he can get some sort of a handle on things and tell everybody, BSing them, you know, with unicorn BS about how fabulous everything is and how strong he is, and, you know, the ongoing drama. And they're continuing to try to talk him out of it. Okay? So, yeah, good luck with that. He's hard-headed. He doesn't want to hear a thing. So, on that note, I'll leave that here. And we're going to get out our special decks. And we'll look and see what the message is coming through for today. We'll see if something is going to come through from Star Brothers, the sisters, or the higher elevated mind. We'll see if something's coming through this morning.